Hi, I'm Denise with Do Right Business Solutions. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to share with you a brief snippet of my new ebook entitled, You've Got an Amazing Idea, So Start Your Business. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad you made it here. I want to talk to you today about two different kinds of people. I've summed up all of creation and I've put them into two different categories. One called the jumper. The jumper is spontaneous, doesn't mind taking risks, loves starting new things. Being stuck in a rut drives them wild. They hate being like a hamster on a wheel. They just cannot stand that type of mentality. They've got to be in motion. They got to keep doing. But the other is called the sitter. They're cautious, needs extended time to think things over, to ponder things over and over and over again. They rarely try new things, never try things that are different. They like to play things safe. And too often, they never get started. However, there are pros and cons to both of these categories. Pros and cons. But for today's discussion, I want to talk to you about being a jumper. Yes, I'm calling out the jumpers because many of you have had amazing ideas for years and years and years. Ideas for products, for inventions, for strategies that will help entrepreneurs enhance their business. You've been given that gift, but you've been sitting on the sideline for years, never getting in the game. You've been like a glorified mascot when you've been called to be the quarterback. You are the ones that I'm talking to today. Listen closely. Yes, you have an amazing idea. So start your business. Can I tell you this? And I want you to listen real carefully. The dream is real. Yes, think about that. The dream is real. And most people don't fail because they have a bad idea. No, the idea is amazing. The idea is God sent. The Creator entrusted you with that dream, and in many cases, that vision, for you to give birth to that thing in the earth, for you to give birth to it. Labor is hard. Yes, it is. But what if a woman remained pregnant for 9 years instead of 9 months? That would be crazy if she remained pregnant for 9 whole years because she wanted to hold on to the baby because she thought that it was too hard to let it go. But just like a doctor or a midwife, today I am telling you to push. Yes, push. I'm your glorified coach today. And I'm saying, push that dream out of you. Push that vision. Push. Release that which is on the inside of you. It needs to come out for the world to benefit from the best of who you are. Like I said before, most people don't fail because they have a bad idea. No, they fail because they never get started. Think about that. That's how you fail, because you never, ever get started. The real reason people do not get started with their dreams, their visions, their goals is, number one, their fear was louder than their vision. Think about that. Could that be the reason why you haven't gotten started yet? Is it that your fear is louder than your vision? Let me tell you, here are some of the top reasons why people do not get started with their visions, their dreams, their goals. They just sit on the sideline and they don't become jumpers. Let me tell you, number one, oftentimes they say, I don't have enough money. What? That is not a good reason to sit on the sideline. You don't need a lot of money to get started. What you need is a plan and the right access to capital. Business funding exists specifically for people just like you. That's why they have it, for people just like you. And knowing how to access it will change your very life. Number two, the second reason why people don't get started is they think, I don't know enough. I'd be willing to bet that you know more than what you think you do. No CEO knows everything on the first day. No CEO knows everything when they get started, but they have what we call on-the-job training. They learn as they go, and you can too. You can learn as you go, on-the-job training, or they fail forward. It's not that they don't fail, but they fail forward because they treat every failure as a lesson. It reminds me of the great Thomas Edison, who created the lights that we are using today. He tried 10,000 plus times trying to create the lights, and none of them were successful. But he did not stop. And onlookers would have said, he has failed 10,000 times. But the mentality of a jumper, Thomas Edison said, I didn't fail 10,000 times. What I did is I found 10,000 ways that did not work until he found the one that did. What if he had stopped just shy of reaching his goal? We would not have benefited from the invention that he created years ago. But because he was a jumper and he did not give up, he kept going until he succeeded. He failed forward. The third reason many people use as an excuse to not get started, they say, the timing isn't right. FYI, the timing will never be right. There will never be a time that is more right than right now. I just said something. There will never be a time that is more right than right now. There will always be bills, always be family issues, always uncertain economy. My friend, the right time is whenever you decide it is. So decide that right now is the right time. There will never be a time that's more right. Number four, the fourth reason is, you say, Denise, what if I fail? And I say, my friend, what if you actually succeed? What would happen if you were just scared of a shadow, something that's not real? What if you really can do this? I'm a can-doer. You have to believe that. You are a can-doer. My mother used to always say, nothing beats a failure but a trier. Someone who will actually try, get out of the boat, walk on water like Peter. You can do it if you would just try. So today, your action plan. Yes, I'm giving you an assignment. I want you to write down the real reason you haven't started. Then write down what it's already cost you. What is it already costing you because you have not gotten started? What does it cost you in your time, in your income, in peace? Where are those people that would have benefited from your invention, your dream, your goals? That they're still wandering around in darkness and you have their answer. Do Right Business Solutions is here for you. My friend, I just want to tell you, if you join us next week, same time, same place, we will go over the second chapter of my ebook. It's a free ebook. If you want to get a copy of it, the link will be in the description. We will go over next week's chapter to help you to get started, help you to write down your dreams, your visions, your goals, and to reach success in your business. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Denise Robinson. This is Do Right Business Solutions. We'll see you next week. And don't forget to do right. Have a good day. Bye-bye.